Hi, good morning. Welcome to this Restore and Rebuild full body flow today. So we are working towards the slightly more difficult end of this intermediate section today. There is a little bit of shoulder work in there, shoulder supporting work, and a fair bit of core work in there as well. So I just want you to do the best you can do, and please take breaks where you need to, and of course modify as you go along if you need to, okay? Let's come down onto hands and knees. Hands underneath your shoulders, knees underneath your hips, and nice and level through your spine, starting with a lovely neutral spine here. We're going to start very simply by rolling the tailbone underneath us and working our way slowly through our back. So you've got that curve coming through your spine, tuck under your chin. When we get here, we're going to pop our elbows to the sides, drop our nose to the floor, and start to lift up your chest and stick out your bottom. So we've got that lovely arch in our back. Coming back through to neutral. Before we go again, exhale on the way through, tucking under the chin, breathing in, drawing your line across the floor with your nose and lifting to the top. And back to neutral. Breath to prepare. Exhale, rolling through. The last point to tuck under is the chin. Breathing in. Exhale, coming to the top. And to neutral, we'll make our next one the last one. Just sequentially moving through your back. And just sliding your nose across the floor, lifting up into those shoulders nice and strong, and then bringing it through to a neutral position again. Now I just want you to take your hands slightly further forward so they're no longer underneath your shoulders. You've got a little bit more of a space between your knees and your hands. We're going to roll through our spine again. Cat stretch through your spine, but then we're going to see if we can drop through our pelvis and come up into a nice high cobra with the hips lifted, okay? Strong in your shoulders. And then we're going to come back through to neutral. Just tucking that chin. Again, ripple through your spine, tuck under the chin, and pressing through. Just lifting the tummy muscles to support the back. And coming back through to your neutral place, making sure that neck is long. And again, breath in. Exhale, let's roll through. Take another breath. Exhale, dropping those hips through, chin lifted, shoulders strong. And back through to neutral. We're going to take 2 more of these. So just really trying to get each of those segments of our spine moving. Lifting those hips, chest lifted, eyes forwards. And through to neutral. And last one. Working our way through, tucking under that chin, breathing in here, and then exhale to drop through the pelvis, keeping that pubic bone slightly lifted, eyes forwards. Wonderful. Coming back through to neutral one last time, but this time laying yourself down on your tummies. We're going to have our hands just to the front of us here, chest lifted if we can. Feel free to rest your head down if you need to. And we're going to start doing these paddling of our legs, okay? So chest lifted, abdominals slightly lifted if we can, and we are paddling these toes. We don't want to go too mad with them, just keep them nice and controlled. 10, 9, 8, 7, keep lifting your chest, 6, 5, squeeze your glutes, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Gently drop down your chest, your legs, and we're going to bring our hands up to the back of our lower back. Bring your legs together and lay your cheek down. We're going to do 2 pulses with the legs, 1 and 2, and then pull the arms back as we drop our feet and look towards the floor. Really roll these shoulders in towards each other. We're going to turn the head the other way, hands to the middle of the back, 1 and 2, and pull back. So eyes at the floor, neck nice and long. And again, heel kick, 1 and 2, and pull. So we are going very slow and controlled on these today. So our muscles and our joints can just adapt to each of the moves. Pulse and pulse with your feet, and pull back. Let's go for 2 more. Drawing those hands down past your tailbone. Last one, kick, and pull back. Lovely, drop down your head, hands by your forehead, Give the hips a slight wiggle from side to side to loosen up that lumbar spine. And then we're just going to press back for a moment into a rest position. Part your knees, send your arms forwards. And again, just take a little sway here from side to side too. Just want to let that lower back just feel nice and open again. So we're going to come through onto our bottoms. Let's slide our hands towards us, unrolling our spine, and come and sit for me. Come into the middle of your mat. We'll have our knees upwards, our feet out to the front, and we're going to stretch the arms out to the front here as well. Nice big breath in. Now let's roll back as we open up our arms. Don't go too wide with the arms, and then we're going to march the legs. 1 and 2, and roll ourselves up and forwards, okay? Exhale on the way back, and lift, and close up the arms, okay? Really reaching those arms forwards. Slight bend in the elbow, and lift. Bringing that knee up as close to the chest as we can to really challenge our core. And again, nice and wide open on the arms, or as much as we can manage. And lift, and close. Now we're going to go back one last time. We're going to hold it here, and we're going to march, and march. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, point the toes, 2, and 1. And roll yourself up to the top. Excellent. Let's just pop the hands down. Swing your legs round so you are in a nice mermaid position here, okay? Fingertips down on each side. Now with the leg that's tucked out behind you, this is the hand that I want you to move first. We're going to rest up on the other hand. So nice big breath in. We're going to sweep the arm forwards as we lift up our hips and press them forward. So we've got a nice stretch through the front of this hip here through our side. Hold. And gently lower yourself back down, okay? We're going to do a few of these. Sweep the arms forwards, lifting up those hips. Reach. And gently rest ourselves back down. Again, breath in. Exhale. Lifting those hips up. Press your pelvis forwards. Hold. And gently lower. We're going to go for 2 more. Again, lifting up. Breath. Exhale. And last one. So nice, lift up into the shoulder there, hips forward. You want to feel that stretch, pressing these hips forwards. Breath, and exhale on our way down. Excellent. Come down onto your elbow for me here now, and tuck your heels in line with your bottom and your hand just on the back of your head. Now you want to really try and lift up through your ribs here, okay? No saggy ribs. So when you're ready, we're going to do little rolling obliques here. Breath to prepare. We're going to exhale to flip ourselves over onto our glutes and come into a little bit of a ball squeeze, and then roll ourselves forwards again. So we're really working through this waistline here. Breath, exhale to curl. Breath, exhale to release. And again, squeeze, rolling forwards. And again. So really get that waist moving, that spine is twisted nicely. And again, squeeze up, exhale forwards. Great work today, nice and strong on this shoulder. Let's just go for 3 more. 3, nice in control and balance. And 2, and 1. Great stuff, everybody. Okay, lay yourself down now. We're going to have our legs long, and I want them to come slightly in front of your body. Angle them in front of your body. And if we can lay down here, we're going to go for this quite a bit more advanced stage today with the hands on the back of your head. That's fantastic. If that's not doable for you, lay yourself down so you're comfortably down here, okay? So when we're ready, again, we want a nice lift underneath our waist. Make sure you've got your elbows wide so you can just see them in the corners of your eyes, pointing your toes. We're going to point and flex the ankle on the way down. So we're going to go for a series of 3, I think today, just looking at my little list, series of 3. Point and flex to lower. Point those toes, get that leg as high as we can without rolling back. So if we point the bottom set of toes as well and have the top of the foot kind of resting on the floor, that'll help you with your balance. And again, point to lift, flex to lower, really working these ankles, these legs, and we want to be turning the leg out to get these thighs working. And again, point and flex on the way down. Don't let this waist drop into the floor. We're trying to work our core as well. Point and flex. And 3. And 2. Last one. Now I want you to take the leg up one more time. This time we're going to bend, stretch and lower, okay? And bend, kick and lower. Flex on the way down. We'll point, bend, lift and flex. And again. And flex. Lovely. Working a little bit more into these glutes as well, back of the leg. And point. Flex on your way down. Great stuff, everyone. This is quite a challenge here on the core. Last 3. Flex on the way down. And 2. Wonderful. And last one. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to have the leg just at hip height and we're going to finish our series of 3 on circles, holding our balance here. 8, 7, elbows wide, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse your circles. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep pointing those toes. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest your legs together. Excellent, excellent work. Just come up to the top for me for a second. If you want to give the shoulder a quick roll around, just to free it up a bit, you can. And then we're going to lay down on our backs. Swing those legs round. Laying down for me, middle of your mat. Make sure you've got space to kick your legs out and hands behind the back of your head. Okay, so where are we with this one? We're going to lift the legs up into a little double knee fold here, elbows wide. Nice big breath in, keep the chin away from your chest. We're going to exhale as we curl up into split scissors. Heel just above the floor, big breath. Exhale to gently lower, bringing those knees just back over the top of your hips. Exhale to curl up, pulling those tummy muscles downwards. And again, exhale, hold, breath, exhale, lower. So always try and exhale on the way up for these curl ups. Breath, exhale down. And again. We're shooting this leg up in the air, over the top of the pelvis if we can, really stretch those legs. And again. Lovely, okay, last one. Now I want you to curl up again on this next side. We're going to add something to it. So split scissors, scissors, and bring it back down. It's going to start on the other side. Split scissors, scissors, and down, okay? Again. And change, and bend. Just trying to start on the alternate side each time, which is quite tricky, but do the best you can. And switch, and bend those knees back up. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Let's go for 3 more. And cross, and bend. Last 2. Wonderful. This next one's our last one. Split scissors, and bend. Perfect. Okay, just from here, we're going to lift both of the legs up to 12 o'clock, point your toes, and lift off the head. This time, exhale, single leg lowers. Inhale, exhale, inhale. So really good little ab section here. Exhale, inhale, center. If you need a little bit of help, you can pop your head down, hands underneath your bum, and you could bend your knees a little bit if you needed to as well. That will take a little bit of pressure off your body. Exhale, inhale. Really good stuff here. And again, point to lower and lift. 6, 5, 4, and 3, and 2, and 1. Wonderful. Bend your knees in for a second. Just hug your hands around the back of your thighs. Just take a little roll through your spine here. It's going to bring us straight into our next exercise, actually. Just take a moment for yourself, get your breath back. So keeping your hands behind the back of your legs here, we're going to roll ourselves up to the top. And when we get here, we're going to see if we can extend the legs as you grab hold of your ankles. Let's bend, and we're going to roll back with control right through the middle of the spine. Just straighten myself up here. And again, nod the chin, curl up. Lengthen those legs, see if you can catch them there. And bend, gently rolling back. So it's all about training these tummy muscles. You want to do all of these moves fairly slow. Stretch those legs, catch your ankles, hold your balance. And bend, and then again, really slowly on the way back, training ourselves to do rollbacks. And again, exhale, nod the chin, curling up, stretch those legs, lift your chest, gently bend in, and roll back. We're going to try for 3 more of these. Breath here, exhale on your way up. And lengthen those legs. It's a nice one for the arms as well. Bend and lower, we've got 2 to go. Breathing in, exhale, nod the chin, up and forwards, stretch, and lower. And this next one here, with lots of lovely control, is our last one. And stretching those legs. Great job, everyone. Bend the knees in. We'll slowly roll ourselves back for that last time. And we're going to come over onto our other sides. So pop yourself over. Coming up to a mermaid position first. Just tucking our heels in line around here by our bottom. And remember, it's the other hand that's going to start to do the work. So nice big breath in. We're going to sweep the hand forwards and lift those hips up. So you get that nice stretch through the front of your pelvis here, through the front of your hips. Big breath. Exhale on the way down. And again, exhale, lift. Pressing those hips forwards. Exhale on the way down. So we're looking for a little bit of stretch here, this front hip here. And again, lifting up. Pressing those hips forwards as best you can. Last 2. Breath to hold. Exhale to lower. And last one. Really arching your spine. Breath. Exhale as you gently lower down. Lovely. That's a lovely release for that top hip there. Let's come down onto our sides now. We're going to come onto rolling obliques next. So just tucking our heels in line with our bottom, high elbow, and hand on the back of your head here. So nice big breath in. We're exhaling as we roll onto the tailbone and squeeze for a breath. Exhale as we roll forward. So it's all about training this waistline here. And again, exhale, squeeze in, breath, exhale forwards. And again, exhale, breathing in, exhale, roll forwards. Lovely. So it's a nice bit of rotation for your spine, but a good bit of core work for these obliques. My favourite muscles in the trunk of the body. And again, exhale, breath hold, exhale forwards. Let's try for 3 more of these. 3, and roll. And 2, lifting those knees up, squeeze in. Next one's our last one. Squeeze. And rolling those hips forwards, perfect. Now lay yourself all the way down. Remember, when you're on your side fully, your legs are going to be just in front of your body, and we're going to see if we can prop ourselves up like this, okay? If it's not doable, lay yourself all the way flat, lay down on the inside of your arm. So pointing the toes, so this top leg is slightly turned out to work these thighs. We're going to point on the way up and flex on the way down. So go just as high as you can without rolling your pelvis back, okay? We're looking for these pelvis bones to be shining forwards, making sure everything stays lovely and aligned. Point, legs on the way down. And again, and flex. This bottom leg, we want to be turning it out also, so that the top of the foot is pressing into the ground to help you with your grip and your balance. And again, point, lift, flex lower. Let's get these legs kicking. Flex on the way down. And again, point and flex. And 6. 5, keep going, working these hips. 4. And 3. And 2. And 1. Now we're going to take the leg up again. We're going to add in those little heel kicks. So point, bend, stretch, and flex, okay, as best as we can remember those leg movements. Point, heel to bottom, stretch, flex on the way down. Let's try not to lose our waist into the ground here. And point and down. I got my feet wrong there. Point, bend, stretch, and flex. That's better. And again, point, heel to glutes, flex on the way down. Let's count ourselves down. 5, and flex, and 4. Lovely, as high as we can. 3, and flex, and 2, and last one. Flex on the way down. We're going to raise the leg just a little bit again and finish our side series on circles. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reverse. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And rest your legs down. Maybe just come up to the top again there, and we'll roll this shoulder. That's done all of that hard supporting work. Have a little roll up and around. And we're going to come through back onto our hands again. So just coming through, little tricky bit coming for the shoulders here. Hands underneath our shoulders, and we're going to have our knees underneath our hips for the moment, okay? So flexing the ankle of our left leg. We're going to stretch that leg out and lift. Let's tap down the toes and then lift up the right leg. Point and lower, lift the left leg, drop the toes and push into those shoulders. So we're just going to stay on this left side at the moment. And lift. Core engaged and shoulders feeling nice and strong here. Not rushing through anything. And just getting that nice placement of our toes underneath us. And stretch that leg away, nice and strong. Working our glutes, working our core. We're going to make our next one our last one. Final one here. Then I'm going to get you to tuck both of your toes underneath you, nice and level through your spine, and you're going to roll through your toes, just dropping each of those knees into the floor. Core nice and strong, like you're pedaling through your feet. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming back to that nice position here, and then dropping both of the knees back underneath you, okay? Just give yourself a moment. We're going to work through the other leg now with the lift of the leg and the flex of the ankle. So stretch away the right leg. We're going to lift, tap the toes, lifting that left leg, and drop it under. And again, lift, squeeze the glutes, tuck, and point the toes as we lift up. Slow and controlled is the key here. Abs engaged, shoulders switched on. Lift, tuck, point the toes as we stretch. And again. Don't worry about how high you're getting that leg. Focus on the control of your abdominals and the length of the leg. Wonderful. We're going to go just for 2 more here. Lift, tuck, and lengthen. Last one. Wonderful stuff. Now, bring both of your knees underneath you. We'll have a quick stretch here just to release our wrists. We've got another one to do here on all fours, but just give yourself a moment. Give your fingers a little wiggle. And when you're ready, we'll come back up onto hands and knees. Now, we're going to tuck our right toes underneath us. Hold it here. We're going to take the left arm up, look towards the hand, make a nice big forward circle. Drop down the hand, slide underneath the toes, okay? Other side, left leg. Take the right arm back, breathing in for half of your circle. Exhale as we sweep it all the way round and roll the knee back underneath you. So remember to pull up the abdominals. We want this little rotation. We're going to follow the hand with the eyes. and slide your knee back under. Lengthen that leg, sweeping the arm back, breathing in, exhale, feel that stretch down the side of your ribs. And again for me, breath, exhale. Should feel quite nice down each side of your rib cage here. We're going to do 2 more. Again, just making sure you've got those toes tucked underneath you and that leg as long as you can. Don't rush these arm circles. And this next one here will be our last one. Breath. And a nice big strong circle over the top. Hands underneath you, knees underneath you, and then I want you just to begin to wag your tail, just stretching each side of your body. Breathing in, breathing out. Lovely. 8, 7, 6, let your body go. 5, squeeze down those ribs. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just sit your bottom back to your heels. We're going to sit round on our bottoms fully. And if you just get into a comfortable position, you're either going to sit with the soles of your feet together, or you can sit cross-legged if you're more comfortable. I don't mind which. So fingertips down on either side, sitting as tall as we possibly can. We're going to breathe in, and we're going to exhale as we reach across. And drop down the hand. Breath, exhale as we stretch. Breathing in and out. And really reaching across. We want to keep our sitting bones down on the ground. Stretching either side of your back. You want to feel that nice stretch up the back of your ribs. Exhale. Breath, exhale down. And again. Lovely. Last one. Reaching across. And down. Just rest a hand on the top of your chest here and one on your tummy. And we're going to breathe. Relax your shoulders down for a moment. Breathing in. Close your eyes as you do this. Exhale. Move with your body. And again, breath. Exhale. And again, big deep breaths. Fully relaxing your body, let all those muscles in your back rest. Take one more. Feel those ribs expand into your hands. And exhale. You can just rest the hands on the top of your knees and just roll your shoulders up and back. Let's switch our eyes back on again. Nice and relaxed through your shoulders, sitting tall through your spine. And that is your Restore and Rebuild full body class done for today. Well done everybody for doing that one today. It was quite a tense one on the shoulders. As I said, it was slightly more towards the difficult end, so I hope you have found it beneficial. I hope you got on okay with that one today. Well done for doing it. And I'll see you very soon on your next class, okay? Look after yourselves, and I'll see you then. Have a lovely day. Bye.